I want to start day trading. How should I start? Great question. The first thing you should do is open a simulated trading account. This way you can learn the platform and the execution without putting your own money at risk. I would start by picking one market, because every time you switch markets, it feels like you're starting over. I myself trade ES, S&P 500 index futures, so that's my biased recommendation, and I'd only do that for at least a year. Then you want to focus on the most important daily levels. We are talking about yesterday's high, yesterday's low, the overnight high, the overnight low. So you go ahead and draw them before the market opens and then write down what you're actually gonna do at every single level. So for example, if price comes back down to 7,420 and it holds, I'm looking for a long trade. If it runs up to 7,485 and fails, I'm looking for a short trade. Because if you don't make a plan, you're just gonna take some random trades because you're feeling bored, right? Now, those levels only tell you where to pay attention, but they don't really tell you when to actually get into the trade. And that's what the setup is for. I would only keep this to one setup only, because this builds good habits and it gives you something to build your own system on top of. So, when price comes down into one of your levels and your pre-market plan criteria are met, you wait for the price to turn first and close above or below the 9 EMA. So if you're going long, price needs to close above the EMA before entry, and then you enter your trade and place your stop loss at the swing low or high, depending on your trade direction. At first, your target is the same distance as your stop, so an 8-point stop means you also have a 8-point profit target. But the part that actually matters, that will actually make you build a system that has edge, is actually going through your trades after the session. This is very important. So then every weekend, take all of your trades and review the good and the bad. If you like one specific pattern, go ahead and add that pattern to your entry and exit rules, and this way the system starts evolving. Now, if that pattern seems to not give you results in the future, no worries. Remove it and try something new. The most important thing is to only change one thing each week. Then we want to set up one simple risk rule: max loss per day. And if you break it, you sit out for the next session. Following this step is the most important, because we want to make it a good habit before you start trading live capital. Do this on sim until you have gotten a green month and over 20 trades. Then trade live with one micro, because real money is where your mental habits are tested. I wrote the whole guide step by step on my website as well, so write plan and I will send you the link via DM or find it via my link in the bio. Good luck and remember to protect your trading habits.